That don't matter. Hey, Brandon, see these little pieces of stuff? Go grab that and put them in piles. I probably could use Adam for one of these to pick it up, get it out of here.
By themselves, Brandon and Jamie have 2 trucks moved within half an hour. It's all going according to plan until Brandon spots something.
Is he really? Oh my God.
Hey, no, get the out of here. Don't even look at it.
Let these highways guys know. Hey, Bob.
Yeah, that's right, guys.
Black ice on the Coke has triggered a 5-truck pileup. One of the drivers is missing, and Brandon has just discovered why.
Yeah, the wheel. The guy's underneath the wheel.
Is he really?
The guy's underneath the wheel.
Oh my God.
Hey, no.
I don't want to see that ever again. That's cool. Seeing someone dead before your eyes definitely makes you think. A wife, probably children, right? Like parents, friends, and they're all going to be affected by that.
It's a brotherhood, right? So we all mourn with something like this. We all say a prayer for him today.
I'm an old codger. I've been around it a long time, so it's not a new event for me. Maybe Brandon here, it's something he's never seen. Okay, it's just turned into a 1801 fatal. Everything stops right now, and this scene's in lockdown now, and it becomes RCMP accident investigation. So where's everybody? Keep everybody away and just
Yeah, if you guys want to get to the other side of the highway and
shut her down till that.
Exhausted, Brandon retreats to Jamie's truck.
I'm a teenager. I'm out there working my ass off at like 3 in the morning. By me doing that, I ended up seeing the dead body. A 16-year-old should never have to see anything like that.
Guess I lost my swamper. He's not in no mood to do any work. He had to go lie down.
By sunup, the Coke is moving at a crawl. Police are still investigating the cause of the fatal accident.
He spun out basically on the hill in the snowstorm. Got out to have a survey of what to do. He was in a bad corner. You know, visibility was bad. The other trucks were coming hard and fast. And he didn't have a chance. You know, it's a memory, and it's imprinted in your mind, and it doesn't go away.
Messes you up for a little bit, but I just put it away.
You might think about that crash a year from now, driving in that same spot.
But there's no time to mourn. At 8:15, Jamie is given an urgent assignment.
There's a real important machine fill.
That's probably the most serious accident you've ever been to, right? Did you have a hard time handling it?
Well, at first, yeah. First couple bit, yeah. Not something you want to see, though.
No, you don't. You know, he'll carry that with him. You know, you don't walk away from that without understanding what went on. You know, you don't. Seeing somebody or being involved with a fatality accident, it isn't a happy deal. It's not happy for nobody, and it's sad. The guys are going to be tired tonight, so beer o'clock might come earlier today.
For Jamie's crew, it's the beginning of another day. For his 16-year-old son, Brandon, it's the first taste of the harsh reality that is one of the most unforgiving roads in the world. Jamie's son, Brandon, is still haunted by a recent wreck and the sight of a man crushed under a semi.
The guy's underneath the wheel. The guy's underneath the wheel.
Is he really? Oh my God.
Hey, don't, get the out of here.
You look outside, all these semis crushed from head to toe. And there must be a fatality, like, right? Like, you'd think they're one of them.
But fatalities are a fact of life in this line of work.
And then, yeah, we can use that blue tarp, fatals and stuff.
just as the yard is cleared up. But before Ken gets a chance to hit the road, he gets a call from Vancouver.
Go ahead, buddy.
Tow truck friend who I worked with for a couple of years had been hit on the side of the highway. He was going to lose both legs. He's a fellow tow truck driver, so basically he's a brother. He's me, but he's just a different guy.
As he heads out to work, the dangers of the job become all too real.
If that happened to me up on the hill and I got hit and they didn't stop and I'm lying there bleeding out, I would be dead. In 25 years I've been doing this as a job. I've been crushed, pinned, squished, put a hole in my eyeball, broke the orbital bone, tore my rotator cuffs, ripped my bicep off my arm, got crushed or pinned underneath the motorhome for 45 minutes in the snow. And tonight when it gets cold and dark, it's gonna be really nasty.
Under pressure to step up his game, Ken works into the night. The extra effort pays off when he's the first tow truck on scene at a nasty wreck.
Nobody ever wants to see me or Jamie or any of our other guys, but when they need us, we show up. That's what we do. That's what we've dedicated our lives to doing. And you know what? I'll be 90 years old and nobody will remember me when I came out and changed their tire in a snowstorm. But you know what? I did it and I helped somebody get along their way, so you can take some pride in that.
After a long and stressful week, Ken finally gets a day off. But it's a day he's been dreading.
So we just go down there and see how he's doing. And that's what we're gonna do.
Ken is driving to Vancouver to visit an old tow buddy who nearly lost his life on the edge of a highway.
Lower mainline roads were ugly today.
The accident was captured by a local news crew.
He was shocked to see this red car had slammed into
A passing car slammed into the back of a tow truck. Ken's friend was caught in between.
I hear sirens are coming.
The only people that care about tow truck drivers is tow truck drivers. We kind of got to hang out together, we got to socialize together, we got to work together, we got to watch each other's butt. It could be me laying there in that bed with no leg, and hopefully people that I know in the towing industry would come and see me and give me some support. Just going to try and keep my stuff together and, you know, not shed any tears. Hey, buddy.
Hey.
How are you?
Well, you know, things have changed a little.
Oh my God, Martin. How's this one doing?
Well, I've had 5 operations on it.
Holy
I had
God.
3 last week.
Wow, 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 wow.
And it was busted in 10 places.
Gee.
I'm on the ground. My leg is gone. My other leg is in like 12 pieces facing the other direction. And there's a car by my head.
You stayed conscious through all that?
Actually, I even phoned the dispatch as I was in survival mode.
You stayed conscious through all that and phoned the frickin' dispatcher.
I swear to God.
Well, no, I knew you were a tough guy, man, but I didn't know you were that frickin' tough.
But you know, I'm gonna survive. I'm gonna get a prosthesis.
I don't think I could take it as well as you're taking all this, dude. Seriously, I mean, that's frickin'
Well, the
unbelievable.
thing is, you
I'd
know,
be a basket case, you know.
Well, it's either I could be moping around but
Yeah.
that's not me.
No, you got to be positive. It'll
Well,
be
this
better.
is it. Like,
Yeah.
I know I'll walk again.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a rough road, but I'll do it.
No more swimsuit model.
Well,
I guess, eh?
no, but I'll be swimming. I won't be wearing shorts. It's surprising what you do when you have to.
Yeah, yeah. To see him still alive and still positive and upbeat and looking forward to the future with one leg, that's incredibly inspirational.
2 years ago, Bruce's career nearly ended when he was almost killed on the job.
He was pulling a truck out of the ditch. A car carrier comes screaming down the hill, and the trailer hit the tow truck, and Bruce got rolled down the whole length of the tow truck and thrown in the ditch, and the car carrier didn't even stop.
He had a punctured lung, and he was bleeding internally. I know he had broken ribs. He was beat up a lot worse than he thought he was.
After surviving all that, everyone assumed he would retire.
Push this light switch, go away.
But one day, 6 months later, Bruce showed up at work. Why he came back
What do you think, Bruce?
is still a mystery.
I've always wanted to ask him why he came back to work, but he doesn't like to talk about it. I don't mind talking about it when I get hurt, but to him, it's a sign of personal failure.
Yeah, that's ancient history. It's beer time.
As the night winds down, Ken sees a chance to get Bruce to open up about why he came back to work after his accident.
I'm going for another drink.
We go bowling and get some beer in them, and then just get some more beer in them, have some fun. Fun usually makes people talk.
Bruce is kind of a strange guy about talking about things. I guess he figures that if he just leaves things alone, it'll be all right in a few days.
His legion of North American fans want to know more about this crazy, irascible son of a gun.
So do I.
It seems Bruce is finally ready to talk.
I still remember it.
What happened? You're working on the side of the road?
The third hit, I rolled with it. I can't, I was checking out yet. They asked me, what do you want to do? I said, what the do you think I want to do? I want to go back to work. That's what I know best. I don't like sitting around. Can't make money laying on your ass in the hospital.
The experience stirs up Kevin's own fears.
I'm never in too big of a hurry because I don't want to die. You do enough of these truck wrecks, you just learn to slow down, right?
One of his biggest fears is his own rescue truck.
My new truck, you know, I get scared driving that. It's a little different truck for me. It's very scary. That's a city truck. That truck's normally going out from a fire hall to going 5 or 10 miles and back again. Everybody else's truck here has a hood on it and a motor in front of them. So if they get hit, they got some protection. If I get hit, I got no protection. Like this bumper is just a bumper, right? It'll get squished just as quick as I'll get squished, you know? Pretty scary to think about sometimes. I don't need to die for my job. I've been doing a lot of thinking in the last little while. I got a lot of years to live yet, and a lot of things I still want to do that I haven't done in life. I would like to get into the film industry and do more shooting. He's going a little faster than I would want to be going without a trailer on a road like this tonight. I might just call her quits because 7 years of doing it, I'm done seeing wrecks, I'm done seeing dead bodies, I'm pretty much done all that. It's getting to me. I've been driving truck for a lot of years, and now it's getting to the point where I don't want to do it. You want my license? I'll give it to you.
Can you give me a few minutes?
Oh,
I'll tell you. Partner. Hey, have a seat. We're kind of coming to the end of the season. So today's a tough day for me. My problem is, I'll tell you what it is. I can't carry all the payroll in the off season because there's no work.
Yeah.
You know, we can only sweep the floor so many times. We can only do whatever. We rely on Sammy so much. He's everything. He's the guy in the shop taking care of the trucks. He's on the road with us. He really was the shining star of the whole season in my mind.
2 bottles of scotch today.
He deserves 2 bottles of scotch. So it's coming down to the point where we're finished winter now, so I'm gonna have to lay you off. So, you know, it probably is the hardest thing for me to lay you off because you're the best guy, right? So it's kind of tough. Really, you are.
No, it happens anyway. So yeah, no work, right?
Yeah.
No problem.
You're good with that?
I'm good.
You know, we just can't keep people around because, you know, you can't just have a buddy, you know what I mean? Friend or no friend.
He had some feelings, I can tell. He didn't want to do it, but he had to do it, right? And it happens, it's okay.
Jamie Davis Heavy Rescue is out in full force.
Call is either broken in half or broken open. It sounds like a mess. You get a call, you're going and you're going now.
Traffic just called and I let them know that you guys are all en route.
You don't really know what you're going to at any time. It's an adrenaline rush.
Jamie Davis is second-generation heavy rescue.
Well, this looks bad.
Jamie needs to move the cab of the split semi with the front end of the trailer still attached.
Believe it or not, it's actually safe. It's pinned to the fifth wheel. So it can't go anywhere. The only thing it can do is turn this way and that way.
It's a matter of doing a little bit of different rigging and we'll be good to go.
Just before dawn, the crew finds a way to haul the broken trailer off the Coquihalla Highway.
He's gonna take a little weight off.
Want to throw that right hook on the line?
Kevin comes up to give him a hand.
Okay, so get him to go up with me.
Okay, so when he starts going, put it in first gear and follow straightly behind him.
The roads are so icy that even Adam's mighty Rescue 52 is having a hard time getting a grip.
Okay, he's pulling me back here, okay? We gotta get some teamwork going here.
You gotta help him. Okay, now he's gonna go. He didn't have his inner axle in. Now he should be okay.
But a tow-up over the steep summit is not always appreciated.
How much is the total amount?
But Adam can't relax just yet. He's needed down at the bottom of the hill to help the boss. When Rescue 52 arrives, Adam positions his truck at the front of the semi. Jamie is still hooked onto the back. They're going to try a move called a slingshot.
One guy on one end, one guy on the other end will get out of here. Like, I've had enough for the day. Two of us working together, we're gonna get it, but now we're getting somewhere. Go, 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 let him go, let him go.
What Jamie has struggled with all day is fixed in minutes with Adam's help.
I think that's it. I'll help Jamie pack up and let's get the out of here. I haven't even slowed down enough to have maybe 5 cigarettes today. And that's not normal for me. See you, boys.
Frozen and exhausted, Jamie and crew head home. But it won't be long before the coke calls them back.
There's a hell of an accident up there. Holy, that's gotta be a serious thing.
Oh my God.
To clear this huge wreck, Adam's crew must flip all 3 sections of the semi at the same time. But even with 3 wreckers, he doesn't have enough truck to do the job.
Stop, Bruce! It makes me look like a jackass showing up here without the equipment that we need.
Yeah. I think it's gonna go straight top.
So I'm gonna run a line down through a block and up to that one. Okay, get the pull down. This section should come over with me pulling on that rear. Yeah.
Adam has a new game plan. Instead of having all 3 trucks pull at the same time, Adam and Hugo will begin pulling first. And then, as the first 2 sections start to tip, their momentum will haul the 3rd trailer over.
I'll get the good twist happening. Are we good? Okay, Hugo, bring it over. Good, that's a perfect point there now. We damn near got her now.
As soon as the cab starts to roll, Bruce cranks his winch into gear.
We're doing the final flip on it. Woo!
The slinky maneuver works.
The equipment we had, the room we had to work, I think we did pretty good.
But Adam knows there was an easier way.
If we had a rotator, this thing would have been out of here.
So he's called in the veteran driver, Bruce.
We've got to position Bruce right over here now, so we pull up together.
And get you on an angle.
To unsnag the trailer and get it up the steep bank, Adam and Bruce will need to work in perfect sync. But Bruce isn't known for his teamwork.
You send him out on a job, he'll do it his way. He might break something along the way, but he will get the job done.
We're cutting half of the weight down, doing it in 2 pieces. If we ever get old Bruce up and running here. Get Bruce moving. He's gonna grab the front of it and swing the front of the trailer up and around. We'll basically get it up to the edge of the bank and then we'll roll it over onto its wheels now. So.
Is it in there? Okay, get out of there.
Adam and Bruce pull from opposite ends of the trailer. But Bruce's end starts to sag.
Keep going, Bruce. We're gonna end up losing it here. Keep going, don't stop.
Bruce's truck is sliding, but we're getting her. That's probably good, eh?
It's up the hill. Now the challenge is to get it onto its feet.
We're gonna roll it over now. We're probably at the right position to do it, so.
Adam re-rigs his line for better leverage.
So get unhooked, he gets turned around.
Adam repositions Bruce's truck. The team re-rigs and takes another shot.
You got them both?
Yeah.
Watch your back, buddy.
Ready, watch out! Watch out! Okay, get Bruce to hook this thing up. Get these chains unhooked, get him to hook it up and get it off the road.
From here, Adam will pull the cab up on his own and send Bruce packing, towing the trailer back to the yard. Jamie has called out the entire crew, including his 2 most senior guys, Kevin Ritchie.
Go back a bit? Yeah, right there.
And lead driver Adam Gazzola.
Well, these people are pretty lucky, really.
They decide to use a new custom-built low bed.
Beauty, everything works.
Like a rolling adjustable ramp, the low bed is designed to piggyback vehicles from a crash site.
Okay, now the next problem is getting it on.
Looking good. Keep going.
But hanging debris on the bus is putting a snag in their plans.
Whoa, right there. Hold it there.
Hold on there, hold on.
Okay. You know what I do? A little bit to the left.
With only fractions of an inch to spare on either side of the trailer, there's no margin for error.
You got nerves of steel, man.
If Adam doesn't nail it, the bus could topple off and put a serious dent in the crew's goal to get the highway reopened.
Without us, highway would be shut down. We can't be fooling around here. It's got to be first class. Right there. That's it.
Less than an hour after heavy rescue arrived, traffic is moving. The plan is to use the second, smaller tow truck to help slide the cab sideways off the rock, allowing Jamie's rotator to pull the entire rig backwards out of the ditch.
We're just going to pull on both sides of the wheels. So with him pulling on one side and me pulling on the other, that should give us what we need to do. Another couple of feet. Okay. I'm done.
Now that it's free, Jamie has to lift the trailer off the tractor so it can be attached to a new truck.
Wayne said he's going to bring a low bed out for the tractor. It's so badly damaged. And what I'm going to do is take the front end of the trailer and hang the truck and get it over. He's going to pull the tractor and slide it out of the way for the low bed. Shouldn't be too bad of a deal really for us here.
First step in Jamie's game plan, use the rotator to lift the front end of the trailer.
Hydro foreman is going to give us a hand here. He doesn't want anything interfering with these lower wires, and I think it's a guide wire or ground neutral wire. So we're going to lift the wires up, give us some clearance here.
It's going to be a heavy pull, of course, and then you've got the possibility of one of the lines breaking or something on the truck breaking free and the line shooting up. The rubber mat, this gives you added protection, isolates you from any shock hazards.
Okay. I guess we're ready to go. You got the line lifted up?
We got to lift it up about as far as we can go.
Okay, so we're going to go ahead here as long as you guys are good with that.
Yeah, we are.
Okay. All right, we're at it then. Okay, so unhook and come around the front side.
His only option is to unhook and reposition his small truck at the front to help redirect the pull.
Just get ahead of it quite a ways, and then put a line on it, drive ahead freewheel.
He's betting that positioning the small truck at just the right angle will provide enough pulling power to free the cab from the mud.
You know what, guys? I'm going to tell you where you need to hook. You're in the wrong spot. Undo that. You need to be here. Give me one end of it. You see here, right here? And then that's the strongest point.
Thanks, Jamie.
Yeah, the other end, do the same side on the other side. You pull on the front axle, we'll rip it out. So we need one block in here and one down there.
With the small truck repositioned, both vehicles are ready to pull.
Back looks really good, Jamie.
It's amazing, these old trucks, we thought they were the cat's ass when we were kids. Now look at them. They don't even compare with what we do today, right?
This highways guy is pretty antsy to getting her going, so.
Because the rotator is still down, Adam had to call Hugo in one of the smaller trucks to help.
So I'm just gonna tear this thing around and get it off to the side.
But the highway rep doesn't think that's enough firepower, so he calls up the competition.
As soon as Al Quiring gets here.
Al Quiring. With Heavy Rescue's best truck down, Adam is working short-handed on the coke.
As soon as Al Quiring gets here.
And the highway rep has called Adam's nemesis, Al Quiring, hoping to speed things up.
The idea is to get this red truck out of the way. Jamie's going to tow it down that way, out of the way. The next truck, Al Quiring should get it, and tow that away, and then we got single lane traffic.
The last guy Adam wants on this job is Al.
Hey, Hugo, can you grab the front of that truck and spin it around now? Just spin it right around.
Should be able to.
Okay. Okay. Don't worry about your boom, just keep winching. We're just gonna get it off the road for now. Just get him to swing it around, then we'll get old Bruce in here. He'll hook her right up off of up to the exit.
But 30 minutes later, the competition rolls onto the scene. Turns out, Al now has a night shift guy.
Want a hand?
Gord.
Oh, I got her. Gord is Al Quiring's driver. Guys like him come and go all the time. No comment.
With Adam on one jackknife and Gord on the other, the race is on to see who can get their wreck off the mountain first.
We'll be out of here for the goblin is.
The idea is to get the road open as soon as possible. We don't want to hold up traffic any longer than we have to.
He isn't sure if it's the weight or the snowbank that's holding back the truck.
Hook that chain on somewhere on the front there, around the spring or anything, just to get it swung around. The trailer should stay where it is, the truck will just come around.
Down the road, the highway rep is losing patience with Gord. He's struggling to rig his chains without doing more damage to the semi.
Cross the up. We gotta get that thing out of the way before we can hook it on.
Gord gives up on saving the hood. He hooks up to the frame and quickly gets the truck free. Adam gets the semi out of the snowbank, but he's still far from finishing.
Well, the load's too heavy to go down the hill, and they can't dolly off from the trailer because the landing gear is...
The cab and trailer are too damaged to be separated, but joined together, they're too uncontrollable to safely tow down the mountain tonight. The plan is for the rotators to lift the semi from either end, while Adam's truck keeps it from falling any further down the cliff.
I'm going to pull the trailer back as they're lifting, so I need these chains to hook my lines to so I can winch it backwards as they're lifting it up out of the ditch.
But first, they have to rig harnesses underneath the truck.
It's really deep down there, just so you know. Almost had to get search and rescue to pull me up when I was down there the morning it happened.
Alrighty.
I need to pick.
A small stream running under the front of the truck has formed a thick sheet of ice, cementing it to the ground.
Perfect. As long as I break it up, can just poke through on that end, we'll be good.
The 60-degree slope gives Jamie a chance to show off some of his finer moves.
Hang on. Roly-poly!
Can you get it there?
Jamie has called in his brother Jason to help him pluck a loaded semi off the edge of a steep cliff without causing a dime of damage.
So let's go up high, lift it about 3 or 4 feet.
The two rotators have managed to get 40 tons of truck dangling in midair.
Hey, pretty soon I'm gonna have to boom out, Jamie. Hold on, hold on.
Wow.
But now, they've got no place to put it.
So we're afraid of losing it right now. And we don't want to take any chances here. This is a pretty critical thing. Let's get this thing on the ground as quick as we can. So what we want to do is just get it in tight, reset, and do another pick where we're a little more comfortable with it. We're right on an edge here, so it's very possible for this trailer to flip over.
To make room to set the truck down, Jamie's rotator needs to briefly release its grip.
I'll just kind of move ahead a little bit.
He has to move over.
It's unnerving a bit even to us guys who've been in it a long time to have that thing hanging there, so.
Hey, Simon, you ready?
Just get it in here and on the road.
All right, Jen. Hey, hey, hey. You going down?
Yeah, it's good. Just beautiful. That's a textbook job. What a going on, man? What a going on. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. We didn't drag the oil pan over a rock. We didn't drag the whole unit up and puncture a hole in the bottom of the trailer. We didn't damage the frame on the truck. That's about as good as you get it in this business.
Bula?
Belly, belly, bula, bula.
Bula.
Bula, bula.
So the two guys that are going down over, can we go over some rope gear with them? Let me get the ropes off the rigged here for these guys.
Jim gives them a crash course in mountaineering.
Over there?
We're gonna go off that pole and down off that pole.
Okay.
You fall and roll 1,500 feet.
That's good.
You're dead. Take your two hands, slide this up the rope.
Yeah.
And you can tighten up on it and you can pull yourself, for climbing back up, right?
Okay. Okay, so go back down to the bottom and do the part about going up again, just so I make sure I got it. I know it's simple for you.
You'll slide this up as you go and...
Okay. I got it now.
Sammy goes first.
You ready to start going down? Yeah. Hold that knot in one hand.
Just go slow, Sammy. There's no hurry.
Hey, Jim, how far Ken is? Is he okay?
About halfway down, Sam. It's all good.
Big 10-4.
The bank is so unstable. Can't make any wrong moves or you're going for a swim in a real cold river.
The next challenge is getting the cable down to them.
We have a 16-ounce lead shot bag. This is full of lead, 16 ounces. We've got this line is a really, really strong line. So we shoot it with a giant slingshot. But I'm hoping the bag will make it close enough they can grab it and pull it. Once they can pull the line, we will tie the cable on the other end of this rope, and they'll pull the cable down to them. So we're gonna do this?
Yeah, it should be. There's just the two vehicles, Brett.
Okay.
Take one, and the shot bag goes nowhere.
Got caught in his slingshot. Take two.
Try it again, yeah.
Ready?
Oh, that went good. Holy
Stand back. Let it go.
Wow.
Yeah. Good shot.
On the cable, please.
Ever so gently, Bruce.
No spool is big enough to take up 1,500 feet of cable. So the plan is to run it through a pulley on the rotator's arm, then attach it to Bruce's truck. By driving forward, he will pull the car up the cliff.
We're not actually winding it onto a drum. We're just driving ahead, and it's pulling the 1,500 feet. Can you let me know when you want it stopped?
10-4, copy that.
Very, very slowly.
Keep going.
It's playing slow. Very, very slow. Stop.
Okay, I'll stop.
The car is now close enough that Ken can re-rig the cable more securely.
Go ahead, slow, Bruce. You take it easy. This is a small line, right? I'll swing the boom over a little bit. It'll help it out.
Jamie uses the boom arm to carefully steer the wreck up the cliff.
Guys at the bottom, let me know when that thing's gonna hang up on the tree or whatever.
But this crumbled car seems to have a mind of its own. Hugo and Adam drag the hopper trailers onto the road so they can be hooked up and towed away. But clearing what's left of the burnt-out cab is a bigger challenge.
Burn jobs in general are hard to handle. It was totally wrecked, couldn't be towed. It needed to be cut up to be moved properly because any bigger pieces couldn't fit on the flatbed, so we had to put it in pieces to get it onto the flatbed to get it off the road.
The rigging is finally ready. The challenge now is pulling the fragile trailer up the hill without it falling apart.
Well, the rock's gonna rip it all apart. We don't want that to happen. You know what I could do? I could maybe just drag it this way a bit for you. Okay, let's get this rotator.
Got enough chain there?
To free the trailer, Jamie has Sammy and Hugo run a line from his rotator.
Got it, Hugo? It's good.
Jamie and Adam will have to carefully coordinate their winch lines to inch the fragile trailer sideways around the snag.
Hey, Hey, at least his tires are rolling, so that's good.
Hold it right there. Well, what we're doing right now is I'm just doing kind of directionally moving it around the rocks, right? So I'm steering it.
The plan is to run winch lines to both Adam and Bruce's trucks.
Okay.
Adam's coming up by Bruce. They're both gonna pull.
With the trailer unloaded, this should be a simple job.
You looking okay there, Jim?
Rolling nice.
But right away, the totaled cab snags on a tree. Bruce, being Bruce, just keeps pulling.
Whoops! Goes the hood.
Then the front wheels start fighting the tow-up.
Just hold on, Bruce.
Eager to show he's still got what it takes, Bruce heads to the rescue.
What's he going down for?
We have an MBI involving a bus.
One bus in a Chevy?
A load of passengers just survived the scariest ride of their lives.
Eastbound or westbound?
The bus was ripped open by a semi.
5 Alpha 3, tell us update.
A lot of times when you get called out, you have no real idea of what you're going to.
Jimmy Davis en route.
The highway needs to be open in a hurry, so you just have to be prepared as much as you can when you leave the yard.
Chilliwack 5 Alpha to Jimmy Davis on scene.
You're the guy who's supposed to be the end-all to end-alls on that job site. And one thing I've learned in this business, even if you don't know what you're doing, you should look like you do.
Somebody call a tow truck here or what? Holy.
Wow. It looks like there's no real serious injuries here, which is amazing for what this could have been. The bus is ripped right open down the side of it.
The bus is in the middle of the highway. The overnight freight runs are at a standstill, and more trucks are lining up every minute.
Is it okay? Really? What do you think them semis do? Just jump out of the ditch by themselves?
No offense, but that's pretty small for a wreck.
Kevin has begun setting up traffic control.
Big hill, right? You might want 2 arrow bars on there.
Earlier in the evening, freezing rain fell on this area, and the road is slick with ice.
Some trucks coming down hot.
Come on, man, come on. There's going to be a semi-accident here. Let's go, go, go. This guy's jackknifing right now. There's going to be a crash here. Wow. And here comes the plow truck. Can he not stop? Coming too hot.
Jamie has taken Brandon and his youngest son, 8-year-old James Jr., out on a simple call that's just turned bad.
This guy's jackknifing right now. There's going to be a crash here. And here comes the plow truck. Can he not stop? Hey, you guys, let's get out of here.
A patch of black ice has just produced a multi-vehicle pileup.
All of a sudden, Kevin's on the radio, watch out, there's about to be an accident. I see trucks coming out, I don't know what to do.
That was scary. I didn't know how close they were to my guys, right?
Kevin barely got out of the way in time. 2 hours after the accident, Jamie's crew clears the second semi, but the plow is still blocking the highway.
And as soon as he moves, I can physically just drag it, and then I can work on it on the side. Sounds good. Okay, won't be long. How did he get out of here? He must have smashed the window to get out.
Jamie needs to make sure the brakes are on so the truck doesn't take off as he straightens it out.
If the brakes were off, and I'm winching the truck around, and it rolls away on me, I look pretty stupid.
But he can't get in.
If you see me looking at something and going, I don't know what to do, we're in trouble. I'm not gonna waste no time trying to pull this door open.
The brake's on, but just then, the supervisor of the plow crew shows up.
I had to kick the windshield in to see if the brakes were on because the doors don't open. How did he get out of it?
Oh, you
did that?
Yeah, I booted it in because I couldn't get in it. Both doors are jammed shut.
No, the door does work. Yeah. If you can't through the window, you can use the door to get in there.
An easy job is turning into a long night. Jamie needed to get inside a wrecked snowplow to check the brakes. When the door didn't work, he tried the window. Bad move.
Oh, you did that?
Yeah, I booted it in because I couldn't get in it. Both doors are jammed shut.
No,
the door does work.
Yeah. If you can't through the window, you can use the door to get in there.
Okay, well, I learned my lesson, Stefano. I'll try the door next time instead of the window, okay?
Cold in here. I don't know. Who drives a snowplow in the winter with no windows?
You know, just once, I'd like to just take the winter off and go to Mexico.
3 hours after they arrive, Jamie finally positions the rotator to tow the plow truck.
Everything's just sheer ice, so...
It's still in gear.
Piece of junk.
If we drag it and it fires up, it could push Jamie down the mountain. The truck is in gear still.
Sometimes you get lucky, but I'm not getting lucky today.
With the transmission locked, they can't get the plow out of gear. They need to detach the axles from the drivetrain in case the truck jump starts while they're towing it.
This is turning into a bigger deal than we thought. Could be an hour, hour and a half, maybe 2 hours to take all that parts out, especially in the cold weather. Okay, well, let's just pull the axles then.
To get at the axles, they need to remove the hub covers. The temperature has now dropped to 24 below.
I'm cold and tired. I just want to go home.
And the axle bolts on the plow won't budge.
Things are seized and rusted, and especially on a plow truck because salt's corroded every part of that truck.
When tools fail, Jamie tries brute force. He gets one of the hubs loose, but he can't go on.
I could barely even lift my arm. Like it hurts so bad. Truck from hell. Oh. I tell you, this thing's pushed me beyond my limits. My arm is just killing me. I can't even lift my arm. You're pushing your body, you're pushing your equipment. Everything's being pushed to the max. You know, nothing is left. You got to do the job no matter what happens.
Exhausted, he turns the job over to 16-year-old Brandon.
Grab that. You're gonna have to swing this hammer. My arm is too sore.
Don't have to do a big swing.
The kid comes through and gets the last hub cover off.
I'm gonna listen while Jamie pulls the head to see if it's out of gear now, and if it is, we're good to go.
That's got it, eh?
I think so.
Okay, good, finally. Okay, we're out of here. Okay, get in, Brad, let's go. There is no second chance in this business. You're either winning or you're losing. And there's no, losing's not really the option here.
But tonight, father and son fought through it and survived another night on the highway through hell.
What a night.
Just had a call. He needs to be pulled out because he is stuck.
For Al, the chance to pull a fully loaded tanker out of a ditch sounds like a good payday.
It was a 35-foot tanker trailer with a load of ethanol in it. He spun out and got himself over on the edge of the road.
It's a job that on any other day would go to Jamie Davis.
Just like a hunter that gets to the field first, he shoots the buck.
Yeah, 10-4, thank y'all.
Back at his shop, Jamie...
The place we're going to is right up on the mountain there. If you see the buildings up on that rock face there, right behind the clouds now.
For a guy who lives on the edge of Vancouver, The remote call is a long way off his regular trap line.
We're in cougar country, not the ones with money. We're talking about the four-legged furry ones.
To reach the wreck, Al has to navigate his heavy wrecker up a narrow gravel road.
Always drive like nobody is ever gonna come and save you, and you'll be okay. Here's our guy right here.
When the rig spun out, the driver tried to back down the hill.
It was too icy, slid into the ditch. And just couldn't get out there. Tried it a couple times before I get it too far in the ditch. We stopped.
The tanker is hauling methanol, an explosive fuel destined for a mine located at the top of the mountain. The truck is now near its tipping point.
If it flips over, we'll have a chemical spill, and that's not good.
Narrow hook on the far side and get it turned. Just leave your brakes on until you turn a bit.
If Al isn't careful, the tanker could topple over.
Just leave your brakes on.
Al gets the tanker out of the ditch, but he decides to stick around.
If we take off and peel out of here, chances are the next corner he's gonna have a problem.
Al leads the tanker up the icy road. On one side of them, a cliff drops straight down to the valley below. So he's careful to keep his speed to a crawl. They make it through 3 sharp curves, but just before they round the last bend, the tanker spins out.
The guy might be stuck on that last corner. I think we're gonna have to go and pull that bad boy out.
The hill is too much for the tanker. The only way to get it up is to tow it. On the Coke, it's a routine job. The road there is wide and a tow up is easy.
Let's get this guy to the top of the hill. See if we make it that far.
It's a routine job back on the highway, but on a high mountain switchback, it's a big gamble. Recently, in Norway, a heavy wrecker tried this move in broad daylight. But the semi being towed caught a wheel and dragged the wrecker over the edge. Incredibly, both drivers survived.
There's no point in fooling around. Let's get up there.
Now Al has to pull off this same move here in similar terrain and in the pitch black.
Think you're done? That's just when things are getting good.
Even with the horsepower of both trucks working together and Al's 12-wheel drive, they barely make it 50 yards before they run into trouble.
Listen. Oh. We're spinning a little bit. It's like old man Winter's trying to hang on to that trailer so we can't get towed up the hill.
But Al backs off on the power and nurses the 2 trucks up the slippery road.
It's tough there. This is painful. Going that slow.
His patience pays off. After 45 minutes, they finally reach the top. The mine gets its delivery, and Jamie's biggest competitor chalks up a win.
Nothing wrecked, nothing hurt. More importantly, nothing leaking.
Who told you to do that?
Jamie is in a hurry to chain up one of the older trucks for an emergency job. A stuck snow grader is blocking the only access road to the town's water supply.
If this job isn't handled properly, you know, the town's out of water.
Jack it up more. Come on. Jack it up. Hurry up. Well, they're waiting. They're waiting.
So when it's time to move, they gotta move.
Fast as you can go. This a 24 or 22?
Doesn't look like it.
Is it the wrong size? No reason.
They got to get their together. Everybody. A lot of these new guys can't keep up the hours that the rest of us can. 64, I can go 36, 52 hours without sleep. Doesn't bother me.
He's a heavy smoker and not the fittest, you know, but he holds his own. He does.
Back down or drive down?
Back down.
Because the road is too narrow to turn around at the top, Bruce has to back his way in for 1.5 miles.
It's quite narrow and twisty, so be careful.
The risk is that Bruce can't see all corners of where he's going. The truck could go over the edge.
Hang on, Bruce. Slow down and get deeper. I think we're home free now, Bruce.
It's not a bad road. I've been on worse.
Far worse. 2 years ago, Bruce's career nearly ended when he was almost killed on the job.
He was pulling a truck out of the ditch. A car carrier comes screaming down the hill, and the trailer hit the tow truck, and Bruce got rolled down the whole length of the tow truck and thrown in the ditch, and the car carrier didn't even stop.
He had a punctured lung, and he was bleeding internally. I know he had broken ribs. He was beat up a lot worse than he thought he was.
After surviving all that, everyone, right now, Bruce's challenge is getting this grader unstuck.
It's kind of tight in here, and this is a big machine. It's not a small girl, so we're gonna probably pull from here somewhere.
The grader is blocking the entire road, so there's no room to roll it forward or back.
Come on!
We gotta make sure we do the job right. It's a job that I need to finesse. I need to be there, and I need to make sure that it's babysat the whole way.
Well, it's gonna drag on there a little bit, so it's gonna be tougher than you think. Slow but sure, eh?
To free it, Bruce will need to lift the front end carefully and swing it onto the road without flipping it. A tricky maneuver that requires delicate hands.
Truck's lifting up a little bit. It'll come.
But Bruce doesn't do delicate.
He's the typical guy where you just hook a chain onto it and you start pulling or start dragging, and watch out.
It's gonna be tougher than you think. So slow but sure, eh?
Jamie's oldest driver, 64-year-old Bruce Hardy, has a motto: when the pulling gets tough, the tough keep pulling.
I knew that was gonna happen.
Bruce, he'll just do what he wants to do regardless of what you tell him to do. You know, he's his own guy.
Bruce's hook slipped off, but nobody's hurt, and the grader is out of the ditch.
Job done good, no damage whatsoever. There's no way in hell Adam would have got in here.
Take it and go.
Take it and go.
He'll get the job done. He'll do it his way, though.
At 9:30, Jamie gets a call to tow a moving van that got hit by a falling boulder. The steep canyons along the highway are notorious for rock slides. Here, even a single rock, pried loose by ice and rain, can be deadly.
Guess a rock went through the roof or something, and that's all the info we got, so.
We were driving along and just smash! It just hit the roof. It was probably about the size of a microwave. So lucky though, like 2 seconds before, I had just leaned back and the rock like came down and the roof all caved like right in front of my face. It was wild. No warning.
No warning at all.
Didn't see anything. There was no debris on the road, so I wouldn't even have thought to look out for it.
Pretty traumatic for them part. If it was a bigger rock, it definitely would have gone through, and it definitely would have been dead. If not dead, very seriously injured. So I think someone upstairs was definitely looking after them.
Not everyone is so lucky. In 1965, just outside of Hope, the entire side of a mountain crashed down onto the highway, burying 3 vehicles and leaving 4 people dead.
There was transport trucks in there.
It's 3:42 a.m. A call just came in that a major wreck has shut down the Coquihalla Highway.
I pretty well called an all-out assault.
Jamie Davis Heavy Rescue is out in full force.
Call is either broken in half or broken open. It sounds like a mess. You get a call, you're going and you're going now.
Traffic just called and I let them know that you guys are all en route.
You don't really know what you're going to at any time. It's an adrenaline rush.
Jamie Davis is second-generation heavy rescue.
Well, this looks bad. My mom and dad towed when we were kids. We grew up in the industry.
6 years ago, he started his own company.
My name's on the door. My name's on the line. My ass is on the line all the time.
He's gambled millions of dollars on new gear and a promise that his crew can get the highway open faster than anyone.
It would drive me nuts to have somebody come out here and outperform me. Just across from Shylock.
Yeah, this just happened a little while ago.
Highway 5, Coquihalla.
Is the road closed there, guys?
The overnight freight runs are backing up.
Yeah, 10-4, nobody's getting through.
Trucks and their cargo worth millions of dollars are stranded.
Well, there's a long lineup of traffic.
Until Jamie's crew can reopen the road.
Oh, that thing's broken right in half. Unbelievable, man. All that's left is the front of the trailer. If you left all the accidents all over the roads, what would happen? We'd have chaos.
A semi skidded with such force that its trailer ripped in two.
What happened?
The slush and the ice went out of control.
Jackknifed?
Jackknifed, and then with the pressure, the trailer ripped apart.
You know, I couldn't wrap my head around what happened there.
Another semi, swerving to avoid the wreckage, rammed into a deep pile of snow.
Unbelievable.
Trucks across the road, there's no...
The front end of the trailer is still attached to the cab's tow hitch. The back half is opened up like a tin can.
Okay, pull him up.
It's lost all its structural strength.
Drag that baby.
Hold it. Hey, Sammy, tell him to stop. This trailer's ready to buckle now.
50 yards down the road, another of Jamie's trucks is working to extract the second semi out of a deep snowbank.
Must be pounded into that bank like cement, like he's in there.
Yeah, he's in there pretty good.
Back at the split open trailer, Heavy Rescue is dragging it by the rear bumper to the side of the road.
There we are. That's good.
They cleared just enough room to get a lane open for traffic.
Opened up now.
That's it. Then they can clean the mess up when they got the traffic clear.
Good news for the truckers, but bad news for Jamie's crew.
Just another juggling act we got to work through.
They're gonna push us out off the road here in a minute.
The morning rush is now less than an hour away. But one lane is not enough. Jamie needs to move the cab of the split semi with the front end of the trailer still attached.
Believe it or not, it's actually safe. It's pinned to the fifth wheel. So it can't go anywhere. The only thing it can do is turn this way and that way.
It's a matter of doing a little bit of different rigging and we'll be good to go.
Just before dawn, the crew finds a way to haul the broken trailer off the Coquihalla Highway.
He's gonna take a little weight off it and kind of just skid it off to the rest area.
Good.
It's not pretty, but it gets the job done.
We've got everything off the highway.
All the traffic's cleared, so it's all yours. I'm heading home.
Everything will work out. Yeah, bye.
Just outside of Hope, near the entrance to the Coke, a semi is jackknifed. The northbound lanes are at a standstill.
So let's just head out. Let's get out there.
trucks across the road, there's no movement.
Adam Gazzola is Jamie's most experienced driver.
I saw the wrecker on his way up.
He prides himself on getting to the wrecks first.
I would say Adam's pretty well top dog here.
Adam has been working the mountain passes since he was a teenager, long before Jamie ever set up shop.
Seems like all the trucks come here but can never leave.
Driving Heavy Rescue 52, the most powerful truck in the fleet, Adam is by far Jamie's top moneymaker.
Adam has earned that, hands down. I mean, he's been around the game, he's earned his position.
And he's not afraid of the competition.
They push me, I push them back, but you know, usually the bigger guy wins, so.
The semi's jackknifing, he's blocking all lanes of the highway, so we're gonna go and give him a pull out.
The morning rush is about to begin, but already traffic is starting to back up.
The highway's completely closed.
People are turning around on the freeway here.
With every minute the road is closed, pressure builds.
Adam's down there already. It's pretty sharp and pretty fast.
This guy shorts around.
Yeah. I don't know how much damage there really is.
Adam pulls the 70-ton semi away from the center divider.
You have any idea when they're going to open up again?
The truck is still drivable,
I just spun the trailer around.
but it's facing the wrong way. And the already rattled driver's not sure he can turn it around.
Or one of us can back it up if you don't want to do it. Just go ahead of him in case he jackknifes again.
Adam guides him back to a nearby on-ramp.
If he backs straight up to this on-ramp, he can probably spin a U-turn right there.
Well, they're just gonna back up the off-ramp now. We should get off the road here too. We'll pull up right to the turnaround there, right?
In just under 14 minutes, Jamie's team has turned what could have been a costly delay into a mere speed bump.
Trailer coming at you, Denise.
Yeah, we've got it open. We got the truck off the road now. People are going by you and they wave and they say, thanks for opening the road for me, you know, and that's a part of me that's kind of like, that does it for me.
Anyone know what the road looks like?
Just after sundown,
Come on, boys.
a call comes in to pull a lumber truck out of a ditch.
Gotta head out up to Coke. Need all the help we can get tonight.
Jamie decides to let 8-year-old James Jr., Brandon's little brother, tag along for what looks like a quick, easy job.
I always went with my dad on the job, and as many people that are in this industry, it's family-operated business. It's generation after generation that have been in the business, and that's how it's learned. He thinks Big Brother gets all the action and gets to make all the money, so he wants to come out and make some money too. He wants to be part of the team and get out and do the job.
I'm not gonna help you.
Every time you go out there, you never know what to expect. Never. He doesn't come on very many calls, especially at nighttime. He doesn't understand what the road hazards are out there, right?
And in order that you protect them, probably the best way is to take them on the job so that they get it firsthand, job after job after job. Beat train load of lumber apparently went in the ditch. Adam's saying it's not that big of a deal, and Kevin's already halfway there. Well, the only family time we have because we're so busy working all the time to pay the bills, so here's this semi in the ditch up here now. That's what we're going to. Yeah, it's
Easy
a
as
big,
pie.
big little. Easy as pie?
Easy as making a pie.
Really? What do you think them semis do? Just jump out of the ditch by themselves?
No offense, but that's pretty small for a wreck.
Kevin has begun setting up traffic control.
Big hill, right? You might want 2 arrow bars on there.
Earlier in the evening, freezing rain fell on this area, and the road is slick with ice.
Some trucks coming down hot.
Come on, man, come on. There's gonna be a semi-action here. Let's go, go, go. This guy's jackknifing right now. There's gonna be a crash here.
The first semi, a mail truck, is jackknifed.
We can't let the mail stop. Mail's gotta go.
They straighten it out, but a mud flap is jammed into one of the back wheels.
Good as new.
The male is on its way. But the semi who hit him isn't so lucky.
Out tonight, eh?
The tractor is severely damaged. Jamie's team will have to tow this one away.
2 hooker or 1?
They rip away the mangled hood so they can hook up a tow line.
I don't want to scratch this guy's hood. He might get mad at me. It makes it easier for us to tow with.
Up on the highway, a jackknife semi is blocking the southbound lane. And the driver has a broken arm.
They're pretty smashed up. You okay? Arm hurts? You want to sit in my truck and stay warm, or? Broken?
Yeah, maybe we should get him. We better get him an ambulance.
Ambulance. Partner's got a broken arm. Needs an ambulance. So the engine protection's shutting us down, which means it's got a coolant issue.
I don't think we should haul this whole thing down here, though.
I'll get on the brakes.
To get the jackknife off the road quickly, Jamie volunteers to ride in the truck being rescued, something he's never done before.
Just to get down this hill, he's going to need some help with the brakes because of the slippery weather.
To keep the loaded trailer from pushing Adam out of control down the hill, Jamie must carefully ride the brakes in the disabled rig.
54 to 150.
But Jamie's day is far from over.
Whereabouts exactly?
Blue Lake Hill.
Okay, north of town there?
Yeah, about 12, 14 kilometers north of town there, Jamie.
He's decided to give his crew a break and take this one solo.
Now they're saying one other semi's hit that truck now, so it could be a 2-semi accident, which is a huge mess to clean up with one guy. Holy moly.
He's beginning to wonder if that was such a good idea.
54 to 150.
At the end of a long day on the coke, Jamie responds to a call for a truck wreck on the Trans-Canada Highway down in the Fraser Canyon.
This highway's an older highway. It's a 2-lane highway, and it's very narrow, very windy.
To give his crew a break, he decided to go solo.
Now they're saying, well, one other semi's hit that truck now, so it could be a 2-semi accident, which is a huge mess to clean up with one guy.
It's a decision he's beginning to regret.
Wow.
A trailer full of water bottles has been ripped open.
Broken right in half, this trailer.
But the bigger mess is just up the road.
Holy moly, it's right across the road.
When a southbound semi skidded on black ice, the water bottle truck swerved to avoid a head-on. But it was too late. The two trucks clipped each other. The semi that ended up in the ditch is now blocking the highway. Traffic has been stopped for over an hour.
This could be a 5 or 6 hour job.
It's more than Jamie bargained for.
Bones, you on the radio? It's Jamie here.
Opening the road is a job for several rescue wreckers and a big crew, but Jamie has to do it alone.
Traffic has to keep moving, and the pressure's huge to get that highway open again. You got nobody behind you, you're all there all alone. It's like going to battle and you're General Custer.
The water bottle truck is already on the shoulder. With the weather getting worse, Jamie decides against trying to move it tonight. The other trailer is snagged on the edge of the embankment, making it tougher for one wrecker to pull out.
I just need to get in here and facing that way and just suck this thing around this way.
Jamie is able to drag the trailer just enough to get the highway open.
I don't want to put the whole thing in the ditch, so we'll just have to take it out later.
Getting it out will have to wait until tomorrow.
So this road's basically open here as far as we can be for now. Okay, so you're all good then, and we're all happy up? Okay.
At 1:30 a.m., he finally heads home to bed. Rob arrives to help move the damaged cab.
What happened here?
But then Adam notices that Rob has done some damage of his own to to the rubber sling belts that are required for towing.
When you're using these, you should have slack with a little bit of chain on each end, so the chain's lifting, not this.
You know why you drive the truck in the fleet, eh?
These aren't really made for lifting.
I know, that's why I had the chains. I had the chains tight as I could go.
A lot of company guys would be looking at that and going, wow, what do you keep those guys for, you know? And sometimes it's like...
Jamie doesn't like to be the boss. He doesn't like giving people when guys damage things or don't show up to work. There's no real consequences. You know, he just sucks it up.
I can work with people. I got more patience than the average guy, I'll tell you that.
With his damaged truck basically useless, Rob is demoted to cleanup duty.
Water bottles?
At 9:40 p.m., the coke is shut down when 3 semis tangle up and jackknife. Adam is the first wrecker on the scene.
A mess, eh, Terry?
Both southbound lanes are completely blocked.
The truck for that trailer is actually spun around, still hooked to it, yeah. Here,
It's on the other way,
I'll have to swing it right around over to here regardless.
Highway authorities ask Adam to drag the wrecks to the side to get one lane open right away.
So as soon as we got single lane traffic, we'll just shut her down and get the traffic out.
Okay. This highways guy is pretty antsy to getting her going, so.
Because the rotator is still down, Adam had to call Hugo in one of the smaller trucks to help.
So I'm just gonna tear this thing around and get it off to the side.
But the highway rep doesn't think that's enough firepower, so he calls up the competition.
As soon as Al Quarry gets here.
Al Quiring.
Hey, Hugo, can you grab the front of that truck and spin it around now? Just spin it right around.
Should be able to.
Okay. Okay. Don't worry about your boom, just keep winching. We're just gonna get it off the road for now. Just get him to swing it around, then we'll get old Bruce in here. He'll hook her right up off of up to the exit.
But 30 minutes later, the competition rolls onto the scene. Turns out, Al now has a night shift guy.
Want a hand?
Gord.
Oh, I got her. Gord is Al Quiring's driver. Guys like him come and go all the time. No comment.
With Adam on one jackknife and Gord on the other, the race is on to see who can get their wreck off the mountain first.
We'll be out of here for the goblin is.
The idea is to get the road open as soon as possible. You don't want to hold up traffic any longer than we have to. I'm gonna yank this nose around, I can pull the whole thing down the highway.
The cab on Adam's jackknife is twisted nearly 90 degrees and has become so wedged in a snowbank that it won't move.
I can't budge it. It's got a full load of pulp paper on there, which is extremely heavy, and I gotta try to pull this thing out, get it straightened around.
Across the road, the Quiring wreck is also stuck. Heat from the engine has melted the snow, and the truck is now frozen in place.
It's broken right off the frame, so we have to somehow rig that up.
The Green Goblin's having trouble.
But it's not going any better for Adam. He isn't sure if it's the weight or the snowbank that's holding back the truck.
Hook that chain on somewhere on the front there, around the spring or anything, just to get it swung around. The trailer should stay where it is, the truck will just come around.
Down the road, the highway rep is losing patience with Gord. He's struggling to rig his chains without doing more damage to the semi.
Cross the up. We gotta get that thing out of the way before we can hook it on.
Gord gives up on saving the hood. He hooks up to the frame and quickly gets the truck free. Adam gets the semi out of the snowbank, but he's still far from finishing.
Well, the load's too heavy to go down the hill, and they can't dolly off from the trailer because the landing gear is.
The cab and trailer are too damaged to be separated, but joined together, they're too uncontrollable to safely tow down the mountain tonight.
Nothing we can do.
There'll be no victory tonight. All Adam can do is leave the wreck in a rest area pullout and head home. This morning, Jamie is heading up to finish last night's recovery. The mighty Rotator is back in action.
Keeping the highway open. Partners in progress for safer highways.
Jamie's challenge is to lift the trailer off the cab so each can be separately taken down the mountain.
I'll get the legs out. Our biggest...
Because the landing gear of the trailer was so mangled, there's no way to unhitch it from the damaged tractor. So the trailer needs to be lifted at one end, high enough for a relief truck to back underneath. And the only truck that can handle this job is Jamie's Rotator with its swinging crane arm.
Put your pin in, you can hold it.
He'll also be using a new piece of rigging called a spreader bar.
Spreader bars spread the stress, so they're perfect for what we're doing right here.
Jamie will use it to make a sling that will temporarily suspend the trailer.
Take that one around the other side. Take your shackle and lay it on the frame.
With the sling in place, he can lift the heavy trailer off the cab.
Adam, to pull the pin. Yeah, pull the pin. How are we doing?
Wait there. You can pull it out.
The smashed cab is pulled free, and the trailer is ready to re-hitch to a new one.
That spreader bar works really good. Got it nice and suspended. A relief tractor can back underneath it here. And that's what we want to do. We want to solve people's problems here. Being able to go and tackle a big job like that.
In the morning, a call comes in to clear a wreck at the top of the cove.
A jackknife call came in. 2 lanes are blocked. And the nose post, the concrete meridian's been pushed out all over the place. So Adam took off. We're not going to let Al Wiring get there first.
Tired of being scooped, Adam is a man on a mission.
I keep my foot in it anyways. I want to make sure I get there before him.
I didn't know that you were here. I called wiring.
Well, the police called us, so I guess we better cancel Al, I guess. Well, I'm sure Al Wiring's bad-mouthing us on the radio right now.
Adam wins the race to the scene. Now, he has to get the job done. But the wreck couldn't be in a more dangerous spot. It's trapped on a cement barricade. On one side, drivers speed blindly out of a tunnel. On the other side is the slippery bottom of the cove's longest and steepest hill, known to truckers as the Smasher.
Holy
Adam wants to get out of here as fast as he can.
Oh, there's rescue right there.
His first challenge is freeing it from the cement dividers.
I need you to hop in there and kind of steer this thing a little bit. I want to get it, kind of pull it out from that guardrail, you know? Don't turn, eh?
What should have been a routine recovery
Unhook the cable.
has turned into a jigsaw puzzle of concrete blocks.
Pull on it. Okay. Okay. You get out of there, Brendan. Just wait. Pull on the cable.
Moved these things like 6 times.
After 45 minutes of juggling concrete,
No, that's good, that's good.
Adam chalks up a win for Jamie's team.
I did the wreck myself, and I was coming down the highway with it before Al even got there. It's always funny when you...
Jamie Davis is second-generation heavy rescue.
Well, this looks bad. My mom and dad towed when we were kids. We grew up in the industry.
6 years ago, he started his own company.
My name's on the door. My name's on the line. My ass is on the line all the time.
He's gambled millions of dollars on new gear and a promise that his crew can get the highway open faster than anyone.
It would drive me nuts to have somebody come out here and outperform me. Just across from Shylock.
Yeah, this just happened a little while ago.
Highway 5, go Kahala.
Is the road closed there, guys?
The overnight freight runs are backing up.
Yeah, 10-4, nobody's getting through.
Trucks and their cargo worth millions of dollars are stranded.
Well, there's a long lineup of traffic. Yeah, Jamie. Jamie, I'm the owner.
Okay.
I'm not always happy when it's that busy. And my stress level goes through the roof. Another Google bill.
But for all the business coming in,
Another Google
Jamie isn't sure he's making any money.
This business is costing every minute, every second, every hour of the day. Ah! That's my biggest thing in this whole world is equipment damage. This truck cost $130,000. It's my, I hate damage. It's going out, money going out, money going out.
And money isn't his only headache.
No. Like, if they're junk, let's throw them away. That's what I want to do.
He also has to keep a crew going 24/7 in often brutal conditions.
I got guys coming in with truck problems. I got guys with their personal issues. I got guys doing damage. Who am I firing? Who am I bringing in?
One of his original employees is yard manager Kevin Ritchie, who is not quite Jamie's right-hand man.
He'd be my left-hand man.
I'm going for a ride.
I know.
But a tow-up over the steep summit is not always appreciated.
How much is it total amount?
$466.48.
How come there's $450? 13%, I just...
19% fuel surcharge.
No, I don't give the fuel surcharge.
You pay it. Everybody pays it. I even give you peanuts. I'm not a bad guy.
They're $450 peanut, man.
Well, sorry. It's all right. He figured it'd be $350, and then he didn't understand there's tax. I provide a service, right? Sorry you don't like it, right? It's not my problem you were stuck down there.
2 more burps through, Brian.
I got the key, okay?
That's mine, yeah. You bring it back or I have to charge you for it. That's the price of trucking, buddy.
By early afternoon, heavy snow has turned the highway into a parking lot.
Disaster waiting to happen.
The truck shortage is a problem boss Jamie Davis knows all too well. So he's just found a great deal on a 1985 wrecker.
So I love this truck. It's paid for, it's older, and it'll do a job. Low miles, it needs a paint job, but she's a good truck. If I would have had this when I was 16, wow, I would have been a star.
Not everyone is so impressed.
Got Jamie Davis and his Antiques Roadshow here coming down the road. Another old piece of truck, so he'll keep this thing for 5 or 6 months and it'll start costing him money, then he'll get all pissed off and sell it and buy something brand new.
Nobody. I'm going for a ride.
Here's a picture of this truck.
Back at the office, Jamie is checking out photos of the big buck solution to his equipment problems.
They're just doing the finishing work right now, so it's looking pretty good.
6 months ago, he ordered a custom-built truck called a Rotator.
$750,000 for that truck. It's the top notch, it's the best of the best.
What makes it the best is the boom arm. It can rotate almost 270 degrees, allowing it to lift and pull wrecks from almost any angle.
Good to go.
The Rotator is being custom-built by Miller Industries in Chattanooga, Tennessee. But it's 3 months overdue. Today, Jamie's counting on good news that it'll be ready before Christmas.
We're just on our way to see our sales rep. Park right on the left side here. The factory promised it to be done by today. Howdy.
Picture of the machine. Just got off the phone with Miller, and we're about 7 to 10 working days out from being completed.
7 more working days.
Yeah.
I'm starting to get a little stressed out, Tom.
Yeah, it's a little bit behind, but they're working hard on it.
I'm chomping at the bit and losing work over it. You know, I'm paying guys to come and do my job, and we're waiting and waiting, and I thought we had all kinds of lead time to get it ready. So I got a job to run, have things to do, so.
Yeah, I understand.
I guess we're out of here then.
I'll be
phoning you.
I bet you will
And
be.
phoning you.
I
And
bet you will
phoning
be.
you.
Well, you have my number.
I know. All right. Thanks, Tom.
Good. Thanks, David. Tom.
Yeah.
Here you go.
You snapped the winch line now. You pulled it right out of the drum?
On Hugo's first job in the vintage truck, he somehow managed to break it.
Unbelievable. So how much is damaged on this thing?
The only damage is you got one broken winch line. The winch line bolts into the drum.
Yeah, you know what I'm smelling right now? Can you smell that? What is it?
I can't smell anything.
Gear oil. That smells like gear oil, right? So that tells me that this rear end's really got hot. So you were spinning the wheels?
Yeah.
Did you hear anything break or anything? No. Look, right in shreds. You know, so what's that gonna cost? I can't have this off the road. What if a $25,000 job comes in right now? Not only have I lost money, but I'm down now. I can't go to work. And we just got this truck. So how did we break this cable?
I had it coming down to a snatch block and pulling out, and it snapped there.
So there's probably $3 grand in damage here just in replacing these lines, and the smell of gear oil burning in the back of this thing. So you're really doing it to her. I could easily say, okay, you're fired and you're gone out of here. What would you do if you were the boss? You'd be pretty...
I'd be upset, yeah. I honestly don't know what else I could have done.
It'd be easy to fire you and just get rid of you and all that kind of stuff.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I have to get the road open. This truck can do that job, so I need to make it so that you can get the job done.
Just as Jamie's unwilling to give up on a broken down truck, he's not ready to give up on Hugo yet.
I've got to go out with you on these harder, more difficult jobs to train you guys to get this so you can operate it and we have some success. So we'll get the truck fixed. To me, it's a good old truck and I could jump in it and go to Alaska and back and I'd make it there and back. Another guy might not. Not mentioning any names. Here you go. Because this truck's older and it's got a few issues, it can cause an operator a lot of problems. I don't enjoy the grief they cause me.
Notice I use the old coverall.
But at the end of the day, you can't have 4 brand new trucks sitting here and paying payments on them. You have to have some stuff that's paid for, some stuff that's not cost you a bunch, and stuff that's kind of backup equipment. But I actually have a love for these old Holmes wreckers, so I have no issues with working on them. I actually quite enjoy it. It takes me away from the office.
Hey, Adam, are you on the radio, Adam?
The Rotator's pivoting arm can double as a crane. Unfortunately, it's in Tennessee.
Look at the backup in traffic here.
After a 3-month delay, Jamie is rushing down to pick it up before Christmas. But first, Jamie and Hugo have one important pit stop, the Wall of the Fallen, a tribute to tow truck drivers who have died in the line of duty.
We always stop and show our respects.
In North America, the risk of being killed on the job as a tow truck driver is more than double that of a police officer.
Well, I think about it every day I'm out on the highway. I don't know how many close calls I've had. Amanda Frizzley, where she got killed.
If we had the Rotator here, we could have made the company more money instead of farming it out. Oh, I just want to lay down, have a nap.
The clock is ticking, and we're anxious for that truck.
We've only got 27 more skids to go.
Down in Tennessee, Jamie has worries about his oversized Christmas present.
If that truck is too long, then we've got problems.
The rotator's been brought outside to get measured.
The very back of the vehicle to the front of the vehicle has to be 41 feet long. But it has to be right on the money. There's no guessing.
If it's more than 41 feet long, it won't be allowed back across the border.
So if it isn't 41 feet, we got trouble. .41 3 inches. It's a $750,000 mistake. We can't even use it. It's junk. The very back of the vehicle to the front of the vehicle has to be 41 feet long.
Jamie's worst nightmare has just come true.
41 3 inches. As beautiful as it is, as much money as we've gone through to make it and build it the way we want it and what we need, if it's not made according to the spec, it's junk. It's a boat anchor. It's something we can't use. So can we measure that just one more time? Let's double check this thing. Is that as far folded up as it can be? Will it tilt in more? Right? So that's square, or very close to square. So put that right in against it. So we'll just have to measure now to see where this thing is.
Coming up on the axle, you can do right there. You get...
Isn't that something? Look at this, you guys. 41 feet, exactly. That truck is right on the money. Things are good. Happy now. Get out of there. So we're away to the races, so we're gonna be heading home. Said you could back it up, not drive it. Okay. Mother piece of What? Step fell off it, sucker. And not even 5 miles away from the plant. Well, it's $750,000 and the step falls off the prick. I'm getting chest pains, man. First the toolbox thing. Okay, I'll do one more. Okay, let's get out of here. Get off this highway. Let's get out of here.
Back on the mountain, all the wine is gone. But for Adam, the party isn't over. He's still got a semi to contend with.
Pretty hard pull, especially the angle and how far down it is.
This is the part that really gets me, this damage here.
Well, the crosslink, feel how sharp that is, right? It caught that.
The inside of the box?
Yeah, there's a little hole there. Believe me, I wasn't happy.
That's a $500 bill plus. Wow.
And I had him tight.
But this truck just came out of the paint shop, right? It's just had $10,000 in paint work. Probably 15 with the decals, so this is its first season on the hill. And we've got a damaged fender in there too, so that's $500 plus paint work has got to be $300. That's $800 in damage right there.
I got you beer.
I know, you're such a good guy.
Figured I better get you drunk before I showed you that.
Well, I better have something to drink. The only way I can keep my sanity around this place.
Next time on the highway through hell, the coke is hammered by a vicious winter. But Jamie isn't going to let the problems with Kevin ruin his day. He heads out to see the guys who will pimp his new ride.
I always make sure I stay whenever the trucks are getting deckled because this is a $4,000 to $5,000 job. Yeah, where it runs into the box, we're gonna have an issue there. I wanna be there every time they do them. You know, change something, move it up a little bit, and you have to be a little bit of a fusspuss to make sure things are the way you want it. I get guys coming up beside me on the freeway and go like this. You know, hey man, that's a nice truck. It's the J-wow factor. And you know what? I like that.
While Jamie takes a moment to bask in the glow of his new truck, guess who shows up?
Plan for today is we're gonna stock my truck and make sure I have all the supplies I need ready to go out on a job at any given moment. Oh, we're gonna get a few things. I got a list 2 pages long. Hey, Ray.
How you doing there, buddy?
Oh, Christmas has come early. When you get to spend the boss's money, it can be a little fun. He said shop, I'm shopping.
That's the last of it.
Oh, Jamie, I think, would be very happy with what we got.
Jamie and the Rotator have a run-in with a tree branch.
This big branch just hit me. I guess I should take it off the road, get anybody else, but what a deal that is. Those air cleaners are worth like 4,000 bucks, and the top's caved in. No, I'm going home to bed. I've had enough.
In his first few weeks, he's damaged his truck,
So I don't know, I gotta go ask them how I get it unfrozen.
missed the biggest snow day of the year, and last night, he backed into old Bruce's car at the yard.
This is probably like a $3,000 claim.
He's gone from up-and-coming driver to window washer.
There's been a couple of days where it's like, you know what, I don't know what I'm doing here. Maybe I should just cut my losses for the damage and the issues that we have with them and move on to somebody else.
I just want to be able to stay employed. I mean, Jamie's an awesome person to work for, and I always want to work for him, but I don't want to, you know, I don't want my job to go away.
Tonight, Jamie decides to give him one last chance.
Have you ever done a repo?
No, this is my first one.
Al has good reason to be cocky. Jamie's #1 truck is down. The new $750,000 Rotator has been benched by a 50-cent part.
That's a PTO gasket that fits on the air shifter for the PTO that engages and disengages the winch mechanism for the truck. When that gasket leaks, the tranny fluid leaks out. So the truck had to be shut down because had you kept going, you would have been buying a new tranny.
Jamie may have saved the transmission, but at the height of the season, the Rotator is still stuck in the shop.
When it's snowing, you have to go out there and catch as much fish as you can. Having any truck down and not being available to make whatever scrap of money you could make is tough.
I just put windshield washer fluid in, so they don't need me.
After years of having jobs handed to him by a dispatcher, patrolling the coke is wearing thin.
It's not like you're going to work and you're making 20 bucks an hour. You're getting paid commission, so if the wheels aren't rolling and you're not finding anything, then you're not making any money. You're just driving around pointlessly.
So it seemed kind of to me to be a waste of time, which really got under my skin because I do like to stay busy.
After 8 frustrating hours without finding a single job, Ken gives up and heads back to the yard.
Gamble didn't pay off. If this was a lottery ticket, we'd be throwing it in the garbage right now.
With none of Jamie's car towing crew on the coke, the light tow jobs are being scooped by the competition.
There's no reason why these guys can't come up here and go to work. No, they got good trucks to drive, they got fuel sitting in the yard. Oh, it stresses me out because other tow companies are getting the work when we should be doing it.
Later that night, Adam shares his frustration with the boss.
We're only one man each.
Oh, yeah,
you can only do so much work, right?
And we've got all these guys around us who aren't doing it. They're not pulling it. And it's like, wow, you know? Unbelievable, man. It's wearing on you, it's wearing on me.
I think we should bring the guys in and talk to them and see what they think.
They think that somehow they're just gonna be spoon-fed whatever work comes in. Well, you know what? You gotta hustle a little bit around here. You gotta know what's going on. It's getting my nerves up. It's getting Adam's nerve. Everybody's ticked off. It's like, wow, these guys aren't even on the planet.
The next morning, Jamie calls his...
What I want to talk about and what we need to talk about around here is our one-tons, our car towing. Just to put it bluntly, it's lame. We got a lame program going on. I'm sporting the insurance, we're sporting the truck payments and the repairs and all that maintenance and like that, and there ain't a car in this yard. And I understand, you know, nobody wants to go up there and sit up there and do all, and there's nothing going on. But I mean, the guy's sitting down here doing all anyway.
So if we go sit up there for 8 hours and we get nothing, we're up there for 8 hours, we don't get paid.
So you're gonna sit down here and do all too and not get paid? And
this is real, Ken. I got cars in the ditch. I got the competition towing cars, and it's a real thing. It's a real problem.
So
I'm not pointing the finger at
you.
you.
Up to us and said, you know what, we should get shifts started so that everybody goes up and sits.
This
is the first time I've ever
talked
heard
to all you guys. Said you guys should get up there in the morning. Have I not ever told you that?
You told me you used to sit up there.
And you exactly said to me last we were having the drink, goes, I'm going to start doing that.
Okay.
And have you ever started doing that?
No, it was a week ago.
So what happened here now?
But you know what, Ken, it's not anything about you. You're getting all defensive about it. We're not pointing the finger at Ken. We're not saying Ken's the problem.
Okay, starting tomorrow, I'll go up there at 8 o'clock in the morning.
Well, we should talk about it between the three of us. You get all pricky about it, and that we're trying to roast you or something like that. It's not about that. It's a real problem, and you get all defensive about it. It kind of pisses me off a little bit. I got to look at it from a business point of view too, Ken. I got to look at it from the dollars and cents. We either got to straighten it out or park trucks and take plates off. That's what we got to do. We have to have a little bit of a reality check here, and a reality check's going to come up and say, James, this ain't working no more, buddy. Cash isn't here. There's not cash, there's no trucks in the yard, and I'll be forced. It won't even be my own thing. This business will force me to do this. Get rid of whatever's sloppy around here.
Jamie Davis is frustrated that his newest drivers are not pulling their weight.
I got the competition towing cars, and it's a real thing. It's a real problem. There's not cash, there's no trucks in the yard, and I'll be forced. It won't even be my own thing. This business will force me to do this. Get rid of whatever's sloppy around here. So, well, enough of that. We won't go on and on about it, so good.
Jamie's made his point, he made his point.
I know what I have to do every day to keep everything in check here, so when the other guy isn't doing it, you're looking at him like, well, you know, why are you going to the gym? You know, we got responsibilities here. We got to pay the banker. You got to have some get up and go and some gumption behind you to get to work. Like nowhere land is nowhere land. You got to go to work. You got to do something. You have to have a reason to get up every morning. And you got to have somewhere to go and something to do.
I go to the gym every day. That's my something to do.
The things still need to be done in there.
You don't find very many 16-year-olds that are going to wake up at 3 a.m. and go out to work. You can
go help Sammy right now, will you,
ask
please?
a couple, because
just get something done. That shop isn't sitting there costing money for me every minute of the day. For people to pop in and work when they feel like it.
Monday morning brings clear skies and spring weather. Jamie is itching to get the Skagit Bluffs job over with.
Okay.
At the end of the day, Jamie lost money on this job, but he got it done.
You know, you just don't quit. You know, we're not quitters. We're not guys to just walk away when there's a bad day or a bad week.
Brandon may not be keen on towing, but
there's customers fighting and resisting to pay the bills, and you're the bad guy all the time. You gotta be one tough son of a bitch to be in this business and to deal with it. We just have to find out about this trucking company. I think we've dealt with them before. They want to charge this bill and take their stuff without paying, which may not be too bad. And I think they're a good company, but I have to get Art to double check that in the office before we make that decision. Yeah, it's been a long time since we've had anything to do with them. I mean, he wants to take all this stuff into Burnaby, but I'm not so comfortable with doing that. You know, these things end up months going down the road and nobody seems to pay the bills, you know what I mean?
Just to be sure, Jamie has Adam tow the rig back to his yard until the credit card clears.
I'll go back to the shop, deal with the payment issue here, and then maybe go find breakfast or an early lunch, brunch somewhere, and we'll see what goes from there.
Over in his truck, Adam's pondering his own problems.
Like say I'll come home bitchy, crabby.
Not my favorite part of the job is this place. I'd rather sweep the floor than do this. Every 30 days, bills. We've got a parts account in town. You know, we're talking about headlights and hoses and brooms and all that kind of stuff. Somebody's buying themselves a brand new parka. Well, who told them to do that? Everybody's got their hand out, and all of a sudden the tap turns off and there's no more money. What happens? It's a stressful business. So here's a purchase order. Somebody's buying a set of gloves. That's $22 for one pair of gloves. I want to show you something. This thing right off. So I'm looking at the bills from Napa, right?
Yeah.
So they get this $30,000 bill there.
What?
Yeah, 30 grand. I bet you if I added up your glove bill for a month, it's probably $2,000 or something like that.
In gloves? No.
Look at this. Today I'm in there and I'm looking at all the invoices. Gloves, 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 gloves. There's 4 pairs of gloves sitting on the ground at $15 each.
Yeah.
Each pair of those is 15 bucks. I've never had a bill of parts this much. This is out of control. I mean, we're using enough gloves for 50 guys. Oh my God.
So here's your gloves, where your gloves are.
They wear them once and throw them away. Unbelievable. Unbelievably out of control. And it ain't gonna go on, I'll tell you that.
An even bigger expense is people, especially now that the work is slowing down.
This place is an ongoing expense. If nothing happens here in 90 days, you're gonna be out of business.
Can you roll up a strap properly?
Apparently not.
Now you gotta redo it all over again.
Well, no, maybe I don't. Maybe we'll get Sammy to do it. Maybe Sammy do it the way you like it.
Those guys aren't generating income, they're generating costs. There's really no reason to keep all these guys around. So what else do you do? You know, I don't know what anybody would do. Now I'm gonna head home because this truck's really expensive and it costs a lot of money, $600 an hour. And the customer doesn't want to pay any idle time for trucks hanging around here for no reason.
As this could be the last big wreck of the season, the boys are itching to show off their stuff. But for now, all they can do is wait.
Tell Jim to get that kid to put that smoke out. We'll have a fire down there and the whole load will be gone. The one in the green hat, smoking away.
No smoking!
Jim's got a radio on him. That's just common sense.
Jim, make sure nobody smokes in that trailer because we don't want the mail to go on fire, right?
On the ride home, Jamie's back to worrying about cash flow.
The big jobs are lots of aggravation too because the bills get huge. You send your guys out, you send lots of equipment, you got a lot of man hours, you pay these guys and all your money's out on the line. You might have 20, 40, 60, $100,000 out on those jobs. All your money's tied up in some insurance company and they're gonna do their best not to pay that bill.
Back at the yard, Jamie's brother...
My brother, guy thinks he can help himself. Like 2 tanks of fuel here are $800 or $900. That's what a big truck costs to fill up. I don't get mad very much, I tell you. That makes me want to punch him out. Hey, do you have the 5-6 fuel card? No trouble. I'm just keeping an eye on things here in the office so I don't track it down. So you have it. I want those extra fuel cards cut up because I don't want too many running around. We have our own fuel here. We only need them for out of town now. So they're just loose stuff that could be, you know, somebody will be into that, using one of them and jacking me for some more money.
It's the end of the season, and Jamie's yard is full of wrecks that can't be released until somebody pays the bill.
They've got a bill here that's over 60 days old that's a huge bill. I'm gonna guess $30,000 that they owe us. So I'm just wondering, you know, is there any thoughts about how to pay?
Because I believe that was also an insurance one, but I honestly don't know how that's dealt with.
Mm-hmm. Couldn't you give them a call maybe and just figure that out? I mean, I have to make sure I get, you know, I have to pay bills too, right?
Well, you see what I can do? Who is it I'm speaking to?
It's Jamie, I'm the owner.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay, thanks, partner.
Sounds good.
Yep, bye. You know, he's just one guy. And I mean, this yard is full of trucks. Every minute of the day, there's costs going on. So there's no reason why, you know, they can't be paying us on time. I know that they need to be replaced.
Back to full power.
Back to full power. I got my best guy back. He's my top dog. Yeah, and I keep him happy. Just about broke the company when he took the night off.
But the latest expense has forced Jamie to face a sobering reality. The unpaid receivables and the growing pile of bills are finally forcing Jamie's hand.
Today's the day. I don't like firing guys. I don't like being the boss kind of boss. But decisions have to be made, and they've got to be done, and I'll do it.
After lunch, he breaks the news to the two part-time drivers.
Well, it's just getting that time of year, right? And we, you know, I got to start to trim up everything, right?
2 down.
Take her easy. Thanks.
2 to go.
I have a hard time laying people off, but the realistic part of that is the money runs out. All these guys are family, but at the end of the day, if there's no money to pay them with, there's no sense hiring them to work. Get her done. Get her done. Can you give me a few minutes?
Oh,
I'm
okay.
talking. Partner. Hey, have a seat. We're kind of coming to the end of the season. So today's a tough day for me. He's the guy in the shop taking care of the trucks. He's on the road with us. He really was the shining star of the whole season in my mind.
2 bottles of scotch tonight.
He deserves 2 bottles of scotch. So it's coming down to the point where we're finished winter now. So I'm gonna have to lay you off. So, you know, it probably is the hardest thing for me to lay you off because you're the best guy, right? So it's kind of tough. Really, you are.
No, it happens anyway. So yeah, no work, right?
Yeah.
No problem.
You're good with that?
I'm good.
You know, we just can't keep people around because, you know, you can't just have a buddy, you know what I mean? Friend or no friend.
He had some feelings, I can tell. He didn't want to do it, but he had to do it, right? And it happens, it's okay.
But Jamie's toughest day of the season isn't over yet.
I've been thinking about your truck and you, and I don't know how busy this truck will be in the summer for you to make a living, because I won't be able to give you all the extra hours like we did last year, because we're just paying too much in labor for stuff that doesn't happen, right? You know, what I'm trying to say, that's maybe the wrong way to say it. But I can't keep guys around here on the hour for the summer when we're slow, because it just keeps on going out, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I got to trim up the payroll is what I'm trying to say, because now we've got truck payments.
Well, like, feel the weather. It could snow tonight still, right? I think you're jumping the gun a little too quick.
Yeah, I get money goes out of here like in boatloads, buddy, and I gotta not have so many guys hanging around all summer. Everybody's on payroll and putting in hours, and you know, when just sweeping the floor. Well, you know, I can only do that so much. I can sweep a floor, right? You know, season's over, but it happens every year, and it's what we got to do.